guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Titane. So this was an unexpected movie to review because I was planning on reviewing Lamb, but on that same week, like last week, Titane came out here in Portugal in the cinemas. So I decided, well, I guess I'll go watch this one, and because everyone has been talking about it, it won like the Cannes Film Festival award, like the main award. I was like, I think I'm gonna give this one a chance. I already had it on my to watch list, but I wasn't planning on reviewing it, and now I rearranged my schedule so I could review this one for you. I have no idea if it's a movie that you're interested in, so yeah, I guess I'll find out once I post this video. And give me your feedback in the comments. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So Titane is an interesting film that well, on most websites it has like summary that I don't think, I mean, it is true, but I don't recommend you like read it because I think it's kind of a spoiler. I went in without knowing basically anything. I knew that this was from the same director as Raw. I knew that it was disturbing. At least a lot of people have been saying that it is disturbing. I kind of agree. And I knew it had something to do with cars, but I didn't know anything else. And I guess what I'm gonna say is that the movie is about a girl that it's really special, like she's something else, and she has like a weird obsession with cars, and that's all I'm gonna say, but there's a lot to it. So the movie stars a lot of French actors, so I'm probably gonna butcher all of their names, but I'm gonna try. So it stars Vincent Lindon, Agatha Roussel, Garance Marillier, and Lai Salame. Again, I'm probably saying all of these names wrong, so I'm sorry. Everyone did a pretty good job, so I'm just gonna say that. But now let's get into my thoughts. So as I said, this is a really different and unique film. I think it is pretty similar to a lot of other films that I've seen in terms of story. I could tell you which ones, but I think they're kind of a spoiler. So yeah, there's like two movies that I think this is similar to, but I think this presents a simple story, because I think it's kind of a simple story. It presents it in a really different and unique way. I would say the whole movie is like a metaphor, and I don't think it's supposed to take it literally. And once you watch it, you know what I'm like talking about. But there's some really like weird, disturbing stuff going on that I don't think it's like really happening. It's just a metaphor, and it's just an interesting way to show this story on the big screen. So I like that. I also really enjoyed like the cinematography right away. Once it starts, it's amazing. The score, like, I'm obsessed with the score. It has great songs, but also like great background music, like score and great soundtrack. It's great. I think the only not so great thing about the film is that it starts out really big, like it starts out with a bang, with all the gore and all the disturbing stuff, and then it just starts to slow down and it kind of becomes a different movie. It starts out like really horror, and then it just kind of becomes a drama. And I did feel it like in the middle of the movie. Like I started feeling like it was going downhill, like in terms of pacing. It started becoming like really slow, and it still had like its moments. There's still a lot of like disturbing visuals throughout the film, but in terms of story, like the beginning is really strong, and then, as I said, I think it becomes like more of a drama, and I liked the ending, I think, but I think I like it more because of all the metaphors, as I was saying, that it shows. It's a really, like, I would say this is a gory and disturbing film, but it's also really heartwarming. It's like starts out disturbing and becomes like really heartwarming. Yeah, it is certainly something else, and it just tells you something that you're not expecting coming from a horror film. So yeah, it's about love in like different ways. So yeah, I think it's a really unique and a movie that you should watch, definitely. Post that, let's get into my scores. So overall, I give the film a 4 out of 5. Definitely different, and again, I've said this a million times, unique, and something that it's worth going to the cinema for. Definitely recommend it. Yeah. Cinematography wise, I also give it a 4 out of 5. Again, beautiful, loved the color grading. It had like some lights and neons that, you know, I love, but also like the color correction and everything looked really good. And originality, I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Like, it's mostly original. It, as I said a million times, it's presented in a really original way, but the core of the story, it's really similar to other ones that I've seen. So it's mostly original, but because of how it is presented. So yeah guys, these are my thoughts on Titane. Definitely one of those films that you have to digest. It presents you a lot of ideas, a lot of visuals, a lot of stuff. So it's one of those that you have to sit on it and think about, maybe do a bit of research and see what the director has to say, because I did look a bit into that, and I think I got it, so I'm happy with myself for that. But yeah, it's one that I recommend you go watch it at the cinema, but if you can't, just watch it at home. And yeah, if you've watched Titane, let me know in the comments what you thought. Let me know if you thought it was disturbing, because I mean, I do think the beginning it has some disturbing moments, but overall I don't think it's a super disturbing film. It's weird, yes, but it's not super disturbing. So let me know in the comments if you thought it was disturbing to you. And yeah, overall, just let me know what you thought. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!